Okay, so show my screen. Is my screen being shown?
I think you just need to play your slideshow and you're good to go.
Well, hi everyone. I'm Kathy Cloud, and I am very fortunate to have with us Susan Bible from Five Hills Design, who did just a magical job here on our renovation. And just wait till you see. It's gonna wow your socks off. Just trust me on that. So let's go through just a little bit of intro before we get into the good stuff. All right, this was the existing building that we purchased, as you can see, in the winter, just before Christmas, and then we closed on the building in mid-February. So now this is refreshed, where we had, with Susan's help, we picked the paint color, that red, much as we love red, not good there, and we have the Higgins green, and we even have our new signage. And also refreshed with our sign on the door, and that red outline is gone. And there is our truck and the Higgins sign that does light up, by the way. The H lights up at night, so that's always a nice feature. And this was existing, Susan?
Yep. So here's the existing floor plan. I don't know the name of the company that was in here, but they were very old school. I think the space was built out in the 70s or the 80s. There's a shot of the inside, but basically the center northern part of the plan is a CMU wall that separates the office space from the warehouse space. There are 5 bathrooms, 1 in an office and 4 that service the staff. So that's the and actually there was some other wonderful design elements that we luckily could get rid of, which was the glass block wall at the vestibule. So here's a shot of the interior. Pretty awful, you know, the cheapest carpet in the world kind of thing. You know, lay-in ceiling, cube light fixtures, just pretty awful. So it was, from the get-go, it was definitely going to be a full gut. And here's the gut.
Here's the gut. So as you can see, when we ripped out all the carpet, what you were seeing there is actually alkali left over from all the moisture. So those are the soluble particles that are left over, and you can see. So it was definitely a moisture problem. Luckily, we're very good at taking care of that. And so, this is a bunch of the Higgins crew seeing their new home for the first time, and so they're all very excited. And this is what happens when we grind and prep and shop blast the floor, and then we put the moisture mitigation, and we used Ardex products to do that. So it's something that we're good and very used to taking care of in any of our projects.
So the process was incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Yes, we started right before Christmas, and then the holidays happened. My dad ended up in the hospital for 7 weeks, which kind of limited my time. So I contracted with Oryx Interiors. Renee Higgins helped pull this whole project together. What you're looking at is the future warehouse facility. What this space allowed that the existing space did not was an opportunity to create a space that would be welcoming for the design community, as well as very useful for the staff and installers to come and get instruction that's linked right to the warehouse. So it's going to be fantastic. Wait till you see it.
Right. So this is the home of the future training room and conference room, which you'll see. And now here's the layout. So Susan.
So yep. So this is where we ended up with the floor plan. We did end up taking a portion of the CMU wall out to open up the corner of the library, so that you see it from the entrance. A lot of most of the walls are demountable, and they're the dirt product, the Design It Right This Time product. Very strong element. We created the architecture is very, I think, very strong and very neutral. Where the design comes in, and it's about recognizing the strengths of Higgins Company in flooring. So the flooring is knock your socks off, pretty incredible. We designed it in such that as time goes on and design trends change, some of it is easily removable and changeable. But I felt that it was an opportunity for Higgins to showcase what they're capable of. This is the dirt system that was worked through with strategic spaces. The thought was to create some sort of a history, because this is a family business. There is a lot of passion here and a lot of success, and I think adding some imagery will really help. And that's like the second layer of design.
Right, the legacy wall is not quite done yet, but the doggies do come in every Friday. Aren't they adorable? And here's some more pictures of the design intent for the dirt wall office system. And that here also is a wall we have not. This is also day 2 or day 3 work, where we want to have an entry area where you can see, have a TV there and have all of our projects scrolling on the screen. And so that's also in the future as well. Okay, so now we are going to, let me go back to stop sharing the screen and see us. And there's Susan. And then we got Steve there too. Okay, so hi, and thanks, by the way. I'm going to switch the camera though around now so that, oops, wrong way. So, whoops, I'm not doing anything. Oops, screwed up. Okay, sorry, I am going to switch the camera around.
We're going to take a walk.
And then we're going to have a little virtual tour. So let me just switch it around quickly. Bear with me. And okay, take it around. So. And we're going to start here. Welcome to our new home. And we're very happy that you were able to join us for this. Why don't you turn around here and I'm going to just move one of these back here, these chairs. And I just want you to see this area is the area for guests to come in. This is Milliken Color Thesis. I believe it was last year's NeoCon that they showcased it. And they really consider this like an area rug. They're meter by meter tiles. And it just looks just beautiful. It really makes a warm, welcoming environment for when guests come in. Now, as we turn over to the reception area here, we also use Color Thesis, but in black and white and grays. So we have this, and then we have some nice millwork that was done here.
We've got the polished concrete, which is an Ardex product.
Right. So the polished concrete we thought would be a nice thing to show, clients that might even be considering it. I believe that's Ardex K523. So we're trying to use different flooring ranges. Now you can see some of the dirt wall systems as we go down now our space. And we will, one thing that pops out at you, hopefully, that you're seeing are these lovely plants here. This is a grow wall from dirt, and we thought it would be a great idea to bring the outside in and offer something great for our staff, for our guests. It helps clean the air. It's just a feel-good thing, and luckily I don't have to take care of it. We have a project accountant, Linda, that loves to do this, so she's been doing a great job with it.
So the existing office furniture was reconfigured slightly. We added a few pieces and reconfigured, but it's basic enough that we could use a very powerful and very colorful carpet without having to go with the green color, which is the branding color, right? Higgins.
And this is also Milliken carpet, and it's just their edge lit and has a random pattern. We're going to show you a small conference room area. You can see all the wonderful windows that we have. We love it. I will never say it's too sunny, so I'm telling anyone says it's too sunny for them, no. We were enjoying it so much having these windows. But this is just a nice small conference area with the dirt walls in place, and did the light that Susan did.
Lighting it.
Yeah, so beautiful, that beautiful light.
So here's the staff kitchen. There's room for a table that is being ordered. We did some beautiful tile work. Actually, Renee Higgins from Oryx Interiors pulled together some beautiful tile patterns. And with the I'll back up now. With the 5 toilet rooms that we had, there was an opportunity to showcase the abilities again and the creativity of the designers and the installers. Let's go take a look at a couple of the rooms. The challenge, or the opportunity, let's just say, was to use multiple tiles together. All 5 bathrooms are different, but they all work together. Here's the men's room, which it's using all Dell tile products. But we had some fun with mirrors and sconces and made it a kind of a wonderful space for a bathroom.
It added some
A little bit of storage.
storage pieces. Now we're on to the women's room. More Dow tile is focused. And this is a little softer colors in here.
A little bit more texture than in the men's room. A little softer, as Kathy said. Gonna take a beautiful, beautiful installation. Very pretty. Should have seen what it looked like before.
Yeah. Hope they can join us. Now we are going to head into our conference room. We are awaiting our conference room table. So we're excited. That should be here in another week. So we are excited about that. Beautiful conference room with some wood accent.
Wood accent ceiling, which comes down the wall as a wood feature. It's the same tone of the wood of the table, so it's really going to really coordinate together well. We wanted the space to feel as an extension of the training room and the library, so brought some of the colorful tile in. Some of it will be under the table itself.
Mm-hmm. And barn doors.
So we've got 2 pairs of barn doors, again, to connect the 2 spaces together. And Steve's walking into the library / training room. It accommodates about 40 people. There's a big screen TV to the right.
Right, and then you can see ceramic tile is going to be over to the right. We're still working on that. You can see creative materials right there in the center. Thank you, Lisa, for those samples this week. And we have all carpet on this side.
This space is intended to be used as a design resource for designers and installers and anyone who's procuring and looking for ideas. We thought it was an opportunity to showcase again a multitude of luxury vinyl tiles, how they could work together. It kind of picks up the design of the carpet.
We have some Mannington and some Maslin LVT being shown in here, as well as the Milliken Edge Lit, and in our resilient library is all throughout here. So we really tried to make it a great space, large enough that people can come along.
And then a beautiful lay down space for looking at carpets and things.
Yeah, very close to the front door, so you can just come in. And now we'd like to wow you with this beautiful piece of gem glass.
It's digitally printed glass. It's more affordable than it looks, but it's adhered to the wall. So this is something that is in the Higgins wheelhouse to install. So check it out. It's it's represented by Dow Tile, but it's from Italy, stocked in the U.S. in New York. Cece's, I believe, is the name of the company, but this is one of many of their patterns. But just beautiful. So the adjacency of this room to the warehouse just gave the idea that it's a very natural progression. Once you have the training inside, you move to the warehouse to do training, hands-on training. So hopefully this will be something that the design community embraces and uses quite frequently.
Right, because we want to do in-house trainings with our own install crew, but we also want to do trainings for IIDA, for AIA, for any firms, anyone that would like this option where you can have a hands-on and then go into the classroom. We are waiting furniture for here as well. And that concludes our tour of the wonderful renovated warehouse and office. So if anyone has any questions, I would like to first thank also IIDA New England for hosting us to having this. And I'm glad that Creative Materials was on the call as well with us. So does anyone have any questions?
No questions came up in the chat box. So I think that concludes our session for this evening.
Wonderful.
Great.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you all.
And come visit us.
Does she say bye?
I think they stopped.
Just like
Yeah, that red one, that